Hello, my name's Rosie and welcome to my channel. I thought I would just go through how I got started in embroidery and why I love it so much. I started learning to sew, hand sew, at school, like most of us did. I'm really pleased to say that even my son, who is in primary school now, has learned how to sew. Can't say he enjoyed it that much, but he did learn. I was really surprised to see on YouTube the other day, watching a video with my son, that only 15% of people can sew on a button. How is that if we all learnt to sew at school? Anyway, I learned to sew basic stitches at school. And unbelievably, this is one of my first works of embroidery. It's done on embroidered cloth to make it easy for children to find the holes with the needle. You can see I obviously didn't figure out the pattern beforehand because there's a spare line on this side, but I'm sure I wasn't really bothered. Got some cross stitch, running stitch. This looks like it might be back stitch. And on the back, a flower design. Despite this being probably 40 years old, it's still holding up. It's not too shabby at all. I didn't do much after that in primary school until I was about 14 and I chose to do art textiles GCSE. Now, there were not many people doing art textiles GCSE. We were taught by the pottery teacher in the corner of the pottery room. I don't think we got a lot of attention. I'm not sure how much she knew about embroidery and textiles, but we muddled our way through. This was actually my GCSE exam piece. Quite pleased with the fact that I made and lined a nice velvet waistcoat. I remember at the time it was really impressed on us that we needed to do lots and lots of techniques. It was all about the techniques rather than the creativity and the artistic nature of textiles, unfortunately. This has not been stored particularly well because I didn't know I was keeping it. So it has got some stains on it. This butterfly has not lasted. It's quite plain. I'm not sure why I didn't do something prettier on there. Possibly ran out of time because this was a 2-day exam. This ladybird makes me laugh because it's so massive compared to everything else. But it is quite well made. And then the back, which I'm not a fan of. And in my memories, this tree was a lot smaller. It actually takes up the whole of the back. This is a bit more interesting to me, and this is similar to the kind of work I've been doing recently with moss. So you can see just different types of embroidery threads. I enjoyed GCSE art textiles, but I preferred other subjects, so I never really took it any further than that. I did do bits of sewing when I was in my early 20s. I used to like customizing my clothes and my bags, but I didn't really think anything else of it. Then, a few years ago, I knew I was looking for a hobby. I tried a few different things. I did a workshop on wood turning and made a really nice bowl. I did some paper cutting, but I do not have the patience for that. I also built a model railway. So I tried lots of different things, but these things were not sticking with me. And then a friend bought me an embroidery kit, which I did in the space of an afternoon and really enjoyed it. It turned out pretty well as well, I think. So the embroidery kit really sparked something inside me, and I thought, I really want to do some more kits. So I bought some more kits, and after a few kits, I was ready to start designing and making my own embroideries. I really enjoy embroidery. It's not just a creative outlet. It's very portable. You can take it anywhere you want. Just stick it in your bag and off you go. It's really forgiving with the amount of time you have. You can do a little bit a day. You can do it once a month. And it really fits around your life. So it's a great hobby if you're a busy person. At any time I can put the embroidery down and play Minecraft with my son, or go to work, or make dinner. So I really love it for those reasons, but it's really relaxing. I'm not very good at mindful yoga or mindfulness, meditating. I can sit and embroider for several hours, and it really just takes my mind off any kind of stresses that have happened in the day, and you get a beautiful piece of artwork as well. So I would say, if you're thinking about trying embroidery, give it a go.